Kylian Mbappé, football's fastest future becoming reality. What does the future of football look like? For years, fans imagined it faster, sharper, more fearless. Then Kylian Mbappé arrived, and imagination turned into reality. He didn't wait for the future to catch up to him. He sprinted toward it, leaving defenders, expectations, and even history struggling to keep pace. Mbappé is not just a footballer. He is momentum. He is the collision point where speed, intelligence, and ambition meet. This is the story of how football's fastest future stopped being a promise and became a living, breathing force on the pitch. A child who played ahead of time. Kylian Mbappé was born into football, but not into comfort without discipline. Growing up in Bondy, a suburb of Paris, he was surrounded by structure, encouragement, and expectation. His father coached. His mother understood elite sport. But what separated Mbappé wasn't environment, it was urgency. Even as a child, he played like time mattered. He didn't jog, he accelerated, he didn't hesitate, he attacked. Coaches noticed something unusual. Mbappé processed the game faster than other kids. He didn't just react, he anticipated. The ball arrived where he already was. That mental speed would later make his physical speed devastating. Speed is a language. Many players are fast. Few understand speed. Mbappé doesn't run randomly. His acceleration is purposeful. Every sprint has a destination, every movement has intent. He knows when to explode and when to slow the game down. That control is what shocks defenders. They think they're ready, until they aren't. Speed becomes terrifying when paired with decision-making, and Mbappé mastered that combination early. Monaco, the first warning shot. At his Monaco, Mbappé announced himself not with hype, but with impact. Teenagers aren't supposed to dominate professional defenders. Mbappé did it casually. He made experienced center-backs look uncertain. Full-backs retreated instinctively. Entire defensive lines adjusted their shape just because he existed. In the Champions League, under blinding lights, he didn't flinch. That season wasn't a breakout, it was a warning. Football's future had arrived early. Fearlessness on the biggest stage. Pressure breaks many young players. Mbappé absorbs it. World Cups, finals, knockout matches. The moments that freeze others seem to free him. Instead of playing safe, he plays direct. That fearlessness is rare and contagious. Teammates believe when he runs. Fans rise before he finishes. He doesn't wait for permission to take responsibility. 2018 World Cup. The future goes global. The 2018 World Cup changed everything. Mbappé didn't just participate, he dominated. Against elite international defenders, he looked untouchable. His pace tore open games. His composure delivered goals. His confidence never wavered. Winning the World Cup at such a young age didn't satisfy him. It sharpened him. The future wasn't complete, it had only begun. PSG, speed meets expectation. At Paris Saint-Germain, Mbappé stepped into a different challenge. Here, talent wasn't enough. He was expected to deliver constantly, to lead, to define eras. And he did. He refined his movement, improved his finishing, expanded his vision. He stopped being just fast. He became decisive, beyond pace, intelligence in motion. What separates Mbappé from other fast players is intelligence. He reads defensive lines like a chessboard, identifying gaps, exploiting blind spots, timing runs perfectly. Defenders don't just lose races, they lose positioning battles before the sprint even starts. Speed becomes lethal when it's inevitable. Goals that feel inevitable. When Mbappé breaks free, fans already celebrate. Not because they assume a goal, but because they trust his calm. One-on-one situations don't rush him. He chooses corners. He waits for goalkeepers to commit. That composure, at high speed, defines modern finishing. Adapting roles without losing identity. Mbappé has played wide, centrally, deeper, and higher. Wherever he plays, the threat remains. He adapts without losing identity, a hallmark of elite players. This versatility ensures longevity. It's not just about what he can do now, but what he'll become later. Mentality, the silent accelerator. Mbappé's mentality fuels everything. He speaks about ambition openly. He welcomes pressure. He expects greatness from himself. Criticism doesn't derail him, it sharpens focus. That mental speed keeps him ahead even when legs slow in the future. Influence on the next generation. Young players everywhere copy Mbappé. His sprints, his finishing, his confidence. But what they often miss is the discipline behind it. Speed attracts attention. Work sustains it. Mbappé understands that. Redefining the modern forward. The modern forward must do everything. Press, create, finish, lead. Mbappé fits that mold naturally. He isn't limited by traditional roles. He reshapes them. That's why coaches build systems around him. Global icon without losing focus. Fame arrived quickly. Mbappé handled it calmly. He understands his platform, but he never lets image overshadow performance. Football remains the priority. That balance is rare in an era of distraction, rivalries and responsibility. With greatness comes comparison. Mbappé doesn't avoid it. He understands legacy isn't built by running from expectations, but by facing them repeatedly. Each season adds weight. Each challenge adds definition. The future isn't hypothetical. Mbappé's future isn't something fans debate. It's something they watch unfold. Records chase him. Milestones follow him. The question isn't if he will define an era, but how many times. Longevity through evolution. Speed fades. Greatness adapts. Mbappé already shows signs of evolution. Improved playmaking, smarter movement, reduced reliance on raw pace. That evolution ensures relevance long after youth fades. Cultural impact. Mbappé represents modern football. Diverse, global, fast, confident. He inspires belief beyond the pitch. Pressure is privilege. Mbappé views pressure as proof. Proof that expectations exist. Proof that responsibility matters. He doesn't shrink from it. He accelerates into it. The making of an era. Football doesn't wait. It replaces. Mbappé isn't replacing anyone. He's building something new. An era defined by speed with purpose. Final whistle. The future is already running. Kylian Mbappé is not football's future. He is its present, moving faster than everyone else. Every sprint, every goal, every fearless moment confirms it. The future didn't knock. It arrived at full speed, and wore Mbappé's name. Soccer ball rocket.